Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video covering all of the new releases from Forge World and Games Workshop. I hope you've been enjoying the content over this week. There was a little bit of a gap because my internet was down. I know, it's been years and years and years since that happened. It wasn't just isolated to me, it's a number of people that it happened to. But I am back and I'm able to live stream, as I did live stream yesterday with some gameplay of Elden Ring, and I hope to live stream later this evening. So I hope you're all doing very well, despite everything else that's going on in the world. Hope you're keeping safe. Huge thank you to everybody that is still subscribed and that are members and that support the channel through Patreon and the Element Games affiliate link. A little reminder, if you use the Element Games affiliate link, you can save up to 25% off of your Warhammer, and if you also input that crystal code at the end, you're going to earn yourself double the number of crystals than if you didn't put any code in. So it's definitely worth doing, and you can get even more money off of your future purchases. So without further ado then, let's go onto the Warhammer community website right here. And if we go back in time to like about a week ago, the 19th, and this week for me has just flown by so quick. It's been good, but also, yeah, you don't want to wish your time away either. So on the 19th, if we just have a little look at this, it was the Black Library Celebration 2022. You could pre-order Sigismund. I think he was sold out in 2 minutes. I checked the store at like 2 minutes past 10. And he was sold out. Lovely book. If you did miss out, I think they're going to release him in May time. But do shop around because, you know, now that the book is not going to be kind of exclusive like this one is, there are some deals out there, so you can pick it up for a bit cheaper. You've got Kragnos was released, and so was Xenos from Dan Abnett, one of my favourite Warhammer 40,000 books. The Successors Anthology, Astorath, Angel of Mercy by Guy Haley. Saturnine's been released in paperback, and then the Lionsgate map. I think this is now sold out, only 2,500 copies. I want to say, like, I think about 14 minutes past 10, so not as quick as I was expecting, but, you know, it did sell out quite quick. You got The Witch Hunter, Acadian Blood, The Bookmark, and then some novels in different languages, and any order, you get a free Black Library Celebration 2022 little novella of short stories. Always worth picking this up because you get a kind of taste of stories from different authors that you wouldn't normally be exposed to. Then also on the Saturday there was the pre-orders for Fafnir and Dominion Zephyrom. Now this is quite big news, quite big release, because this is Plastic Horus Heresy. We have had Plastic Horus Heresy before. Let me get your mind back to, I don't know, 2016, 2017, when the Burning Prospero and Betrayal at Calth box sets were released. So we have had this before. I think their plan is to move a lot into plastic. You know, I've always joked over these past like year or two that, you know, plastic Primaris heroes are becoming the same price as the resin, or even more expensive in some parts. And I think that is their goal. They can make much more profit off of those single plastic minis than the resin. I'm not sure whether pricing these two heroes at the £18.50, I think, it is a, you know, try and draw you in, is a false sense of security kind of thing, because I just really hope that they stay at these prices, because if they suddenly jump to like £21 to £23, it's going to be quite sad, I think. But anyway, you could pre-order those two. Blackstone Fortress is back in stock in territories around the world, so your chances of getting these. I hope they do release the Escalation set separately. That would be quite cool, because I missed out on that and I wouldn't mind getting that now. Sunday preview. So on Sunday last weekend, they showcased not all of the Aeldari, or Eldar, as I always like to call them, but a good chunk of them. You've got this beautiful codex coming out, 200 pages. It's going to be a big one. Morgan Ra, Dark Reapers, Warlocks, Guardians, and Dice and Data cards. Also, the Triumvirate of Iliad are going to be available separately for the first time. So if you haven't, picked up any of those, then you can. And yeah, that's going to be great. Also, for pre-order, Ritabi and Burgia. Burgia. If you know, you know. These two heroes from Middle Earth. Then you've got these 5 books from Horus Heresy available in hardback. The McFarlane Toys Space Marine, and a few of the others, including like a Gene Stealer, a Reaver with a grapple hook, with a Reaver with a grapnel launcher, and then 2 big knobs. Well, actually, it's a Orc Big Mech and a Mega Knob. Elector Count's up for pre-order today, and Risk, but it's the Warhammer 40,000 version of Risk, so you get these little kind of epic-sized minis. Looks pretty interesting. I wonder if anybody's going to like spray them and paint them. That'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? Warhammer 40,000. You got Lawmaster's Tau casts that was on Wednesday this week, and also how to paint crystal blades. So that was the preview last weekend on the Sunday. Throughout the week, we've got a Age of Sigmar Achillean Alapex article, because Arden Deepkin are getting their new battle tome very soon. You got Path of Preview, Get Ready to Be Frightened of Wraith Knights again. This is a very good article. I have ordered a Wraith Knight. I'm not sure when it's going to arrive, but I'm super excited about it because I've never had one. I know it's a shame, but because of the Eldar release, I thought I'd pick one up. They seem all right. The reason I think why they haven't put the old rules as well, and I've worked this out, is because usually they're either not as good as the old rules, or they're just a little bit to the side of a rules increase. The Sun Cannon, however, though, wow, massive range, potential of 12 strength 8 shots with an AP -3 and a damage 3 and a blast ability. Now it's even more difficult to pick which weapons these Wraith Knights will be equipped with. You've got a 40k article about the Keeper of Secrets in new Codex Aeldari artwork, so you've got some images there. You've got the Chaos Space Marines team for Kill Team. Yeah, it is an odd one while they've done this. I think it's just the standard Chaos Space Marines like set, but with like upgrade sprues. Now that kit was pretty awesome already. It had a lot of options and things, but they've just gone and done this, which strikes me as a little bit odd. But at least this guy is having fun. And of course you've got the Corsairs, but then they go and, I say ruin it, I don't really mean it like that, but they go and just sort of, it's bittersweet because you've got this old scenery, and it is old scenery now. That crane's been around for a long time, so have the pipes, and the battle board isn't anything new. I just would have liked to have seen some kind of snowy landscape with some Eldar ruins, some webway gates and little, things like that. It seems, I don't want to use the word lazy, but it does seem like they haven't put as much sort of effort in as, say, I don't know, the Deathcore Krieg one and the Orc Commando one. It's a bit of a shame because now we're getting one sort of new force, new faction, and then an old faction with upgrades. I mean, it's not, Chaos Space Marines aren't really old. They came out, like 2019, the start, I think it was. So they are still 3 years old, but you get where I'm coming from. I would have preferred 2 completely new factions or completely new minis. And you get this older scenery too. You've got the Rumour Engine, which, I've been told looks more kind of Tyranid-esque. Tyranids do have holes in their wings and things, so it could be something to do with that. You've got the Path of Preview about the Shining Spears, and then you've got Aeldari cosplays. These look, very cool. The amount of work and detail, hats off to these cosplayers. I mean, it's just fantastic work, isn't it? It really is. I mean, you've got the Lawmasters article. This is a very fun article where an avatar of Kane takes on everything. Takes on a Redemptor, takes on Marnius, takes on Keeper of Secrets takes on the set from the Eldritch Omens, all the Chaos models there, and then takes on a Baneblade, takes on Mortarion, and yeah, I won't spoil it for you, but it's a worthy read. There's an article about the Fire Prism, flick of a switch with the new improved Fire Prism. It's pretty deadly. The focused lance is 60 inches. It's 2 shots. It's strength 14. It's all right. AP is -5 though, and it's a damage of whole 3d3. Dispersed Pulse is no slouch either. It's still 60 inches, and it's a blast weapon. You've got this linked fire stratagem as well, and you get to have 2 shots, and invulnerable saves cannot be taken, which is just, mental when you think about it. The latest Primarch series, finally, Mortarion gets his novel. So this is great news that Mortarion is finally getting his entry into the Primarch series for the Horus Heresy. I really do like these Primarch-specific Horus Heresy books, and any of the unique special characters that they choose to have in these series as well, such as Luther and the recently released Sigismund as well. Fantastic. I think Mortarion's one of the most interesting Primarchs about, and I can't wait to get my hands on this. I'm going to try and get this one on release. So that's great news. There was another article about Magmadroths, their upcoming battle tome. Meta watch for the contagious appeal of Nurgle's befouling host armies. How do you improve on perfection? About the Aeldari designer's notes. So you've got some Guardians here. And you've got the Warlocks. And they're the new Warlocks. They're the new Guardians. And the new Rangers. Once you see that thong that they're wearing, though, it's hard not to see it, and their little belly button in their armor. I don't get it. I don't. But oh well. Then you've got these wave serpents. A little nod to the wave serpents of Epic 40k. So yeah, it's nice that they've got those instead of relying on like the Warlock's psychic invulnerable save. They talk about the Aeldari Codex having 3 rules for Crusades, for Inari, Harlequins and Azerani. Forge World, these are the 2 miniatures that were up on pre-order yesterday. We'll have a look at those quite shortly. But these Easterling heroes, I really like the pose of that. It looks so cool, and on the tactical rock. And yeah, that one looks good too. They're doing a stunning job, Forge World, with the Lord of the Rings minis. You've got Reforged Grand Designs. You've got another Path of Preview, focusing on the top 8 stratagems, and then making these Dark Reapers look meaner. I mean, Morgan definitely looks like, yeah. They keep doing this though. They keep straddling their models on these bits of scenery to make them look taller. But I really like the old model too, though. And there they are as well. They used to be horrific. I mean, look at that. Look, we've got a shuriken cannon and then a missile launcher. And then, yeah, you've got a little look at the codex as well. And then community painters turn the upcoming Eldar releases into a riot of colour. I do like these articles. They showcase these new minis. I think that's the option I went for. Yeah, some lovely colour schemes that they've gone for. Wraithbone colours, and look at that. That doesn't even look real, does it? Doesn't even look real. I love the cactuses. That's nice grey. Oh, bright orange there. Loads, absolutely loads. Look at that. Is that non-metallic metallic? That must have taken ages. Oh, nice orange as well. Orange and blue. Yeah, lots of pictures there of the new models. And that's it for the news today. If I just refresh the page, yeah, nothing has come out for today for the 26th, but no doubt they add the new news for what you could pre-order today a little bit later on. What you could pre-order today a little bit later on, and don't forget to check this website at 6 o'clock tomorrow on the Sunday, every Sunday, where they will tell you what's up for pre-order the next week. I have a sneaky suspicion, because the Eldar Codex has been released, we're going to get the rest of the Eldar releases. Hopefully the Combat Patrol, I'm more interested in that, because you get £60 worth of Wind Riders, as well as the Guardian box set, which I think is like £32 or £34.50. So that's £90 worth of stuff in 85. If you get a discount from Element, use my Element Games affiliate link, then you save even more. Then you're helping the channel out as well. And I think there'll also be the Avatar and the Shining Spears. They are the final sort of 3 releases for Eldar, unless they've got anything else up there. Warlock sleeves, I don't know. But that's it for the news. Let's jump on over to Forge World right here. And it's great because they've got a little tab for them. If we click on new and we go for pre-orders, £23, Rutabi or Rutabi and Brorgear. I want to say Bugear, but yeah, Heroes of Ruin. Anyway, that's these. Lead your phalanxes with 2 of the Easterlings faction's mightiest heroes. General of the Dragon Legion and Brorgear, Master of the War Priests. Wields dark magic to curse his foes. So General of the Dragon Legion and also a War Priest. They look quite cool. Consist of 13 resin components and 25mm bases. So you can pre-order them and you'll get them next week. Usually either on the Friday or the Saturday. Let's have a look at all of these new Eldar releases then. So right here, very first page, there's a big tab showing Morgan Ra, the Dark Reapers and the new Guardians with the new Warlock. You've got limited availability Wanderers of the Stars. You've got Craftworld's Call. And then Heroes in the Age of Darkness. So a few more things of Tau here and some featured products as usual. So if we click on new and exclusive, we jump to pre-orders, we go high to low, and we click the view all. Did I do a few less then? No, I actually went to the Codex straight away. Anyway, yes, Wanderers of the Stars, you get the standard edition Codex, the dice, the art print, the cards, 2 boxes of Guardians, Dark Reapers, Morgan Ra and the Warlock. So essentially all of the new releases today, with the art print for £263.50. That's quite a lot of money for what amounts to 2 troop choices, 1 heavy support, 1 Phoenix Lord and 2 Warlocks. And the Codex. It's quite a lot of money for 28 models and the other things. You've got the Horus Heresy print on demand collection number 9, £95. These are all in hardback, still available. They are print on demand, so they are delivered in 120 days. They're available up until Sunday the 13th of March. That's quite cool. I do like the print on demand sort of opportunity that they give us all. Then you've got Codex Aeldari Collector's Edition. Collector's Edition Codex are now £55, everyone. It won't be long, and I know I say this in lots of other videos, but it won't be long before it's £100 for 10 miniatures and a Codex. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but £55, even though it's a lot of money, even though this Codex is not even numbered, there's not like 2,500 or anything like that, it's already sold out. I mean, I've picked it up, but I picked it up because it's a whopper of a book of 200 pages. It's got the page keeper, it's got that soft touch. I'm very familiar with the soft touch codexes now, absolutely love them, but I just wish they were numbered and signed. That would be really cool, or even just numbered, like the Age of Sigmar ones are. But yeah, no longer available. So unfortunately, if you're after this, you have missed out today. But you can still pick up the sort of standard edition, which I think has the new price increases included in it. This £32.50. You can pre-order these McFarlane toys, Orc Big Mech and the Orc Mega Knob with shooter, £49.99, so £50 each. Artist proof just means that you can spray them and paint them to your heart's content, which is quite cool. Sigismund was available last weekend, so was the map, but they were sold out quite quick. You've got Warhammer 40,000 Risk, £40. If you've ever played Risk and you want a Warhammer 40,000 vibe to it, you can. Looks like you've got Eldar, Ultramarines, Genestealer Cults, Orcs, and Chaos. Yeah, seems like a good selection there. So that's your Battle of Risk. Dark Reapers, £35. So now we get onto the new Eldar releases. Other than that, special codex. So here's the unit themselves. So you got the 5. I've always been a big fan of Dark Reapers ever since like 3rd edition when they had AP3 and 2 shots each. So that meant, and they were 48-inch range. So they were kind of like the anti-Devastator squad of their time, and they could just kind of insta-kill Space Marines because of their armor penetration 3. So here they are in all their glory. It looks like you've got a few options. You've got a hooded one with with some kind of ears going on. I don't think I'll go for that one. But yeah, they look all right. I mean, each to their own, right? But looks like it's 3 sprues. And yes, either 5 skull-helmed Azarani or 5 bare-headed Inari. And you've got the Dark Reaper Shrine as well. 82 plastic components there. The Exarch can be built with a Reaper launcher, Shuriken cannon, Aeldari missile launcher, or Tempest launcher. Wow! So you've got 4 different long-range weapons there for the Exarch. Exarchs are kind of like the sort of sergeants of the units. So that's the Dark Reapers. £35 for 5 minis. You've got Guardian Defenders and Storm Guardians. It's one and the same kit, guys. So if you wanted Storm Guardians, you could buy the Defenders, and you've got the parts in there to make them, and vice versa. £32.50 for 10 Eldar. These are the weapons that you get on that hovering grav platform. You're getting 4 Bright Lance, Shuriken Cannon, Multi-Laser, and I think Eldar Missile Launcher. Always been a bit odd because, yeah, you're not quite sure whether that is a missile launcher, but it is. It's the Eldar version. It doesn't say exactly what they are. Doesn't say how many they are, but it shows a picture of them at least. There's 152 plastic components, quite chunky there. Yeah, so, and it says you can also choose to build this kit as combat focused Storm Guardians. Doesn't really show the Storm Guardians there, but if we go to the Storm Guardians here, you've got one hurling a grenade, which looks quite fun. Yeah, you've got a couple of them in all right poses. You've got the Wave Serpent Shield, which will give them an invulnerable save, no doubt. Or Serpent Shield, should I say. 11 unhelmeted heads, so they're actually telling you how many heads you got there. Then there's the Codex, £32.50. They've already had a number of articles about this. It's the thickest, largest Codex they've made for Eldar. This is the contents. If we have a little preview here, look at the data sheets. I think it goes from page 32 maybe to 189. So I think you've got about 57 pages just of data sheets, everything from Wraithguard to Wraith Lords, Wraith Fighters. You've got the Avatar of Cain, Farseer, Morgan Ra, so you've got all the Phoenix Lords there, which is nice. It would have been nicer if they had all the new models for them. But anyway, that's the Codex. It's now the second largest Codex out of all of the Warhammer 40,000 ones. The biggest will obviously be the Space Marines. I wouldn't be surprised if they do create 2 codexes for Space Marines, maybe like a Primaris only and then a Legacy Space Marine 1. I don't know. I mean, yeah, because that codex is a whopper now. Then you've got the Warlocks, so £2.50. I mean, I kind of understand it. They sort of make more money. They make more money. They make more money by bundling 2 of these in one and then charging £32.50 than if they had 2 that were £18. Because if you want one of these new Warlocks, you're going to have to pay £32.50 unless you split it with a friend or something. Because, that's more likely to happen than people buying 2 of them separate at £36. So you save a little bit of money by getting 2. And I think there is a bit of customization with their heads at least. Don't know about their weapons, but there's a spear there that one has. Maybe you don't get anything. I mean, there's 2, so you can have 2 helmeted heads, 2 helmetless heads. You've got 1 spear. Maybe you can't swap it. Well, I mean, if you look at this one, you can have that pistol up and the spear, or you can go for that one. And likewise, instead of the sword, you can go for the spear for that one. Maybe that is it. Maybe that's all you can really do with them. But yeah, 2 new Warlocks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether we needed new Warlocks, because there's been a few over the years popping up in box sets. But they'll go quite nicely with any of your Farseers or your fancy new Autarch. You got the Incarn, £30. It's kind of what I expected for one of the Eldar gods. That's nothing new. It's just available separately for the first time. However, 27. You are reading that right, ladies and gentlemen. £27.50 is absolutely disgusting. Like, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. It's so expensive for a single sprue plastic miniature. No, just no. Like, regardless of his rules, I mean, he could shoot rainbows out of his backside at 60 inches at AP 6. I really don't care. £27.50 is just too much now. We're getting to that £30 mark. This is more than Forge World. I just want to put that out there. This is more than Forge World. Forge World will now sell that at cheaper than £27.50. It's just, yeah, it's taking it to a whole new level. Yes, he comes in a box. Okay, I get it. But for a single sprue at how many pages? Less than 10? 14 plastic components. It's just too much. It really is. And I'll show you how much he really is when I unbox him next weekend. I say next weekend, it'll be probably a few days after. But yeah, that's Morgan Ra. The Xenos book in hardback, that is now, you can still pick that up, but that wasn't up for pre-order. These 2 Primaris Space Marines, the Reaver and the Sergeant action figure. The Sergeant action figure, Raven Guard, that is painted, but this one is artist proof, so you can paint it. Yeah, I'm baffled as much as you guys why they charge the same for the one that's painted. Like, surely they could charge like £5 cheap. I don't know. Like, it really baffles me, because clearly that costs money to paint it, even if it's just like a 5-minute job. Anyway, I'm baffled. Yeah, you've got the Gene Stealer artist proof. Interesting. Ivrain is available separately. So if you've already got Rabute Gilliman in your collection, he'll be more than happy to accommodate her. You've got the Aeldari dice set, £24 now. For 20 dice. They are beautiful though, and I have ordered a set. Cubicle 7 Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay Elector counts like one of the longest descriptions of a game. An old world card game, £22.99. I've never heard of it. If you have, put it in the comments. You've got the Horus Heresy books in hardback available. I might pick up Garrow because I just, yeah,
think Garrow's awesome. I've already got Master of the Mankind, and I might pick up Crimson King. This is a good selection of books, guys. I mean, they're £20 each, so that's £100. Or you can save yourself a fiver and get them as print on demand. But you can only get them from Games Workshop right now. I mean, if you find them in other places, other bookshops and things, that's great. But, you know, if you're only wanting to pick up like a couple of them, then yeah, this is also a decent way of doing it. The Visage, £19. Yeah, not too bad. You can get him separate. Fafnir was last week, so was Kragnos, so was Zephon. Successors anthology is out of stock. Interesting. Got the data cards now £17. I think they were 15 before. You've got Astrath, which was last weekend, the bookmark. So is Witch Hunter, Saturnine, and Cadian Blood. So all the books were last weekend. But really, it's the McFarlane toys and the majority of the new Eldar releases. We've still got the Combat Patrol, Shining Spears, and the Avatar of Cain to come. I think the Avatar is going to be in the 80s, if not 90s, because of the price increases and things, which is going to be quite expensive. I'm hoping it's just those three things for me to pick up next weekend. As always, your support to the channel, however you do it, through Patreon or through the Element Games affiliate link, however you support the channel, makes a massive difference. And it really does mean the difference of me picking up a new release or not, which does help everybody out, all the subscribers and viewers of the channel. It helps everybody out looking at these new releases firsthand, and gives you all an inside look as to whether these things are worth the money. And it's more important than ever with all the price increases and things, which isn't just happening. It's not isolated to Games Workshop. It's all bills. So, but anyway, on that delightful bombshell, what do you guys think of the Eldar releases? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What have you ordered today? What are you picking up? Are you going to see me at the Warhammer World 25th anniversary day next weekend on Saturday? I hope to see you there. It's a packed out event. All the tickets are sold. I'm going to be in my element. So yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.